Hello everyone, welcome to my channel World of AWS. I hope you all are doing good. So we are going to start new tutorial on Ansible, and we are going to cover everything from scratch to advanced that you should know as a DevOps engineer. Okay, so this video will be introduction part of Ansible only. So in upcoming video we are going to see how we can set up Ansible master node and Ansible worker node. Okay, so in simple word, if I say what is Ansible, so Ansible is an open source automation tool used for configuration management, and Ansible is an open source automation tool that is responsible to manage configuration of our server using playbooks. Okay, in simple word. But I have written the definition here and the some key point of the Ansible and some key component, then how Ansible work. Okay, then some key feature of Ansible we are going to see in this video, and then we are going to discuss about Ansible architecture and the example here as well. In this video we are going to see all the things here. Okay, so we are not going to see anything practically in this video, as this video is induction part of Ansible. Okay, so Ansible is an open source automation tool used for configuration management, application deployment, and task automation. It simplifies the management of IT infrastructure by allowing users to automate repetitive tasks such as provisioning server, configuring software, and deploying application. Okay, so Ansible achieved this through a simple and agentless architecture, and Ansible is also known as agentless. Okay, so using SSS to connect the remote server and execute the task. So how Ansible connect with the remote host? It use SSS connection to connect with remote server and execute the task after getting connected with the remote server. Okay, so there are some key component of Ansible. So let's talk about that. The first key component, that is inventory. So inventory where you keep your remote host IP address and remote host on information in your master node that you want to automate the task for remote host. Okay, so you will be keeping the IP address of remote host in the master node, and you will be keeping the information in the inventory file. Okay, so we are going to see later this practically as well. Okay, so Ansible uses an inventory file to define the host or nodes on which tasks should be executed. So this file can be various formats such as YAML and INI. So and it can group host based on the different criteria like function, location, or environment. Okay, so another key component is playbooks. So playbooks is just a file where we write our YAML script to automate and perform certain kind of task on the remote server. Okay, so playbooks are YAML file where user define the automation task they want to perform. Okay, each playbook consists of one or more plays, and each plays contain a list of tasks to execute on the specified hosts. Okay, so playbooks are easy to read, write, and share, making them an efficient way to manage infrastructure configuration. So playbook are easy to read and write and share, as because it is written in YAML, and YAML is easy to read and write. Okay, so task means like you are going to write some script, like you are going to install Apache, then you have to write the task, and in the task section you will be writing the command like sudo apt get install Apache, like that. So that thing is known as task in simple term. So tasks are individual action or command that Ansible execute on remote host. Tasks can include tasks like installing packages, copying files, restarting services, or running shell commands. Ansible provide a wide range of built-in module to perform these tasks, and user can also create custom module if needed. Okay. So another key component is modules. So modules are a program that help tasks to get executed on the remote server. Okay, in simple word. So Ansible module are a small program, okay, that perform a specific task on the remote host. This module can be executed directly from the command line or within the playbooks. Okay, Ansible comes with a large collection of built-in module for common tasks like managing packages, users, files, and services. Okay, so the another key component, that is playbook execution. So Ansible playbook can be executed using the Ansible playbook command. So whenever you are going to execute your playbook, then you have to use Ansible-playbook, then the file name. So your playbook will get executed, and the package and the software get downloaded on the remote server. So command line tool, when executed, Ansible connect the host specified in the inventory file, applied the task defined in the playbook, and report result to the back to the user. Okay. So another key component, that is idempotency. Okay. So Ansible promotes idempotency execution, meaning the running the same playbook multiple times should result the same desired state. So idempotency, what it does actually, so it allow user to run the playbook for multiple time, and it ensure that, so what playbook user is like running for the multiple times and it getting the same desired result. Okay. So if you are playing some playbook for the like 10 times, then you should not get different kind of result in the end after the playing playbook. Okay. So idempotency is responsible for that only. Okay. So regardless of the initial state of the system, this ensures that Ansible is safe to run repeatedly and help maintain consistency across the infrastructure. So another key component, that is roles. Roles are a way to organize and reuse Ansible playbook and related files. A roles encapsulates a set of tasks, handlers, variable, and other configuration into a directory structure that can be easily shared and reused across the projects. Okay. So what role does actually? It help us to organize our task and reuse any kind of whatever playbook we are writing. We it help us to rerun the playbook, and it help also to manage our task and organize our task in a sequence manner. Okay. So let's go ahead and discuss some other point here as well. Okay. So how Ansible work? Okay. So when you run an Ansible playbook, the following step occur. Okay. So first step is Ansible read the playbook and parses its content. Okay. The second step is Ansible connect to the manage node via SSH or WinRM. So the third point is, for each play in the playbook, Ansible applies task to the specified host. So the fourth point is Ansible execute task by invoking corresponding module on the managed nodes. Okay. And fifth key point is Ansible gather facts about the managed nodes. Example, so system information, network configuration. Okay. So sixth point is Ansible report the status and result of the task execution back to the control node. Okay. Then after that, Ansible maintain idempotency, okay, ensuring that running the playbook multiple times produces the same result. Okay. So idempotency is responsible for like making sure that whenever we run our playbook for multiple times, the output is same and output remains same. Okay. So there is some key feature of Ansible. So let's discuss that. So Ansible is agentless. So when you are installing Ansible on your master node, you don't have to install it, and you don't have to install Ansible on the server, remote server. Okay, you don't have to install anything on the remote server. You have to install Python, by the way. Okay, but apart from it, you don't have to do anything. As why you need to install Python here? Because Ansible is written in the Python language, so that if you don't install Python, then your playbook will not get executed on the remote server. So for that reason, you have to install Python on the remote server. Okay, so simple syntax. So as we have already seen, like we are going to write our playbook in YAML. So YAML is easy to read and write as well. Okay, so that is the reason of simple syntax. So idempotency, Ansible ensure that execution of the same playbook for the multiple times give the same output. Okay, so the another key feature is extensibility. So Ansible modular architecture allows user to create custom module and plugin to extend its functionality as needed. Okay. So apart from it, another key feature is integration. So Ansible integrates seamlessly with existing tool and technology, including version control, okay, and other cloud platform like AWS and Azure, and configuration management database Ansible Tower and AWX. Okay, so let's understand architecture of Ansible. So here is Ansible, and here is user. Then this user install Ansible on the EC2 instance. Okay, so this is the master node, and user given the remote host IP address in the inventory file. Then user is written his playbook here, and he is also using core modules and some plugins you can also use. And we are under private cloud, suppose you are under AWS. Okay, and the Ansible master node is connecting with the remote server using SSH, and when we run our playbook, whatever task we have written in our playbook, that is getting executed on the hosts. Okay, so how many hosts we have defined, and we have given the IP address in the host inventory file. Okay, according to that, task will get performed on the remote server. Okay, so this is quite simple to understand. So let's go ahead and understand with the example here. Okay, so here we have control node, that is master node. Okay, and here we are writing our playbook, and here we are giving the host inventory. Okay, and apart from it, we are connecting with the host server using a remote server using SSH, and we are running our playbook, and we are installing the whatever package we have written in our playbook. Okay, it's getting installed by the playbook only, and Ansible node is connecting with the remote server using SSH connection, as we have already discussed. Okay, so this is just about introduction of Ansible. So in upcoming video, we are going to see how we can set up Ansible master node and worker node. So I hope you found this video informative and helpful. If you have any query regarding this video, do let me know in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. And if you are new to my channel,